Today can be the turning point in your life by making a simple decision.
Fundamental questions of navigation. Where am I? Where am I going? And how do I get there from here?
I invite the leaders of our planet to ask themselves these three questions before they make any crucial decisions.
But if you don't make decisions, you're going to stay right where you are.
We are all map makers.
We are in a time of transition.
If we're going to change, we have to change the direction that we're going.
Our planet needs leaders who know where they want to go.
When we change the direction we're going, then we want to make sure we're going in the right direction.
Leaders who can see the big picture.
Because if we're not, we're going to either go backwards or we're going to stay where we are.
Recognizing the psychological and the spiritual shifts and changes that need to be made, often from the inside to the outside.
To be able to shape your future, you have to be willing and able to change your paradigm.
Complex journeys require navigation. The path to the truth is one such journey. This is your GPS. Hairstyling services provided by J.D. Edwards Salon and Spa, Palmdale Shopping Plaza, Madera Street.
Accessories provided by Chevette Williamson Jewelry. Standout jewelry for standout women. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to GPS, Global Paradigm Shift on Global 99.5 FM. I'm your host, Michelle Malcolm. As always, it's a pleasure to be in your company today. Thank you so much for tuning in and making GPS a part of your afternoon routine. So today's show, I'm going to be treating as a Hot Topic Tuesday. Every so often, I pick one particular topic and we talk about it, and inviting you to actually join in on the conversation as we talk about this one particular hot topic. So it's a bit different from our Friday show, which is an open line show where we talk about any and everything. In this particular show today, we're just tackling one hot topic. Okay, I want you to keep that in mind. So if you decide to become a part of the conversation, then you know how to govern yourselves accordingly. So speaking of becoming a part of the conversation, here's how you do that. We are streaming live on Global 99.5 FM's official Facebook page, as well as the official Michelle Malcolm Facebook page. We are also streaming live on YouTube on our official channels. And you can call in at 3260271, 3260271, 3260272, 3260272. The WhatsApp line for text messages or calls is 8010271. We can also be found on Global on Cable Bahamas Channel 974, on the Global 99.5 app, and of course on radio 99.5 FM here in New Providence. Huge welcome to those of you tuning in from Grand Bahama. So now that we have that out of the way, let's get down to business. So the topic that we're going to be talking about today has gotten a few people a little up in arms, upset. And that's because our Prime Minister, while attending a meeting in Jamaica of Caricom heads, leaders, as the leader of Caricom at this time, he put out a charge to his fellow leaders of the region as it relates to the island of Haiti. And pretty much what he was saying to them is that they need to come together to help Haiti find a solution to its problems. So I'm not going to paraphrase. I'm going to let you hear exactly what the Prime Minister had to say at that meeting in Jamaica. And then we're going to talk about the fallout, because there has been some fallout where some people here at home took offense. And we're going to talk about why they took offense and whether or not they were in their rights to take offense by what the Prime Minister had to say. So let's begin with a clip of Prime Minister Davis speaking to Caribbean leaders while attending a meeting in Jamaica recently as it relates to the Haitian crisis.
We must find a solution for the crisis in Haiti. That's the charge handed down by Prime Minister Philip Davis to his fellow Caricom leaders yesterday in Jamaica as they gathered to discuss the ongoing issues in that impoverished nation.
We have heard the many cries for help, and we cannot, in good conscience, stand by and watch the continued suffering of the Haitian people. To do nothing violates every notion of decency, every idea of what it means to be a good neighbor and a fellow human being. We believe that a solution can be found, and we are determined to do all that we can to help you find that solution.
Violence on the ground in Haiti has intensified since the assassination of Haiti's president, Jovenel Moïse, in 2021. Just last month, there were reports that a mob killed and attacked a gang member.
This is why we have come. We have come to help. And not because the task is easy. We have come here precisely because the task is extremely difficult. Others can resolve the easy things. But a critical responsibility of leadership is to address these issues, which are extremely difficult.
Davis stressed that the issues in Haiti have persisted for too long.
A perfect solution, we probably would have found one by now. And so, I think it is important that we recognize that we are striving for may, in the end, may not be perfect, but will likely be something that in the immediate term is effective, something that saves lives.
Acting Haitian Prime Minister called for a rebirth of their nation. Just last week, U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris reaffirmed the international community's support for the nation. VP Harris pledged $53.7 million in new humanitarian funding to that country.
Okay, so let's hear exactly what U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris had to say with regard to that aid while here in the Bahamas speaking to Caribbean leaders.
$53.7 million in new humanitarian aid for Haiti. In addition, our administration will support the extension of Hope Help trade preferences for Haiti, which are due for renewal in 2025. Finally, in response to longstanding requests from our Caribbean partners, I am pleased to announce that the Biden-Harris administration has begun to process to establish an expanded diplomatic presence in the Eastern Caribbean, including 2 new embassies.
Okay, so the region is coming together saying that we have to help Haiti find a solution to its issues. And some people would agree with that and say, well, yeah, because Haiti's problem is not just being contained within Haiti, but is spilling out and affecting other nations as well, including ours. So some people don't have an issue with what the Prime Minister is calling for or the aid that America is pledging towards Haiti. But there are some who believe that before the Prime Minister goes out calling for help for Haiti to solve their crisis, he needs to pay some attention to Bahamians facing crisis here at home. There are some who are incensed and feel that their plight is falling on blind eyes and deaf ears, while his administration, or at least he is, more concerned about what is happening in Haiti. Is that a fair assessment? And at some point during the show, I'm going to play for you a clip. I don't know who the person is. I can't identify who the Bahamian is who's speaking in this particular clip. Somebody sent it to me. Quite frankly, I'm not going to play it in its entirety because the person said some things that could be libelous. So I cut the clip short. But I'm going to play the clip eventually for you in the show today so you could hear the level of frustration of this particular individual whose voice is being heard on this particular recording. So I want to hear from you guys today as to whether or not you believe that the Prime Minister and other leaders of the Caribbean are on the right side of history when it comes to their attention to trying to help Haiti solve its problems? Or are you of the train of thought that he should spend more time at home trying to solve problems being faced by Bahamians? We have a call on the line. Caller, welcome to GPS.
Ms. Malcolm,
Yes.
good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Let me stay on course now.
Okay.
Okay. I going along with the Prime Minister on this one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I could hear the feelings in his voice, and I could, because when so goes Haiti, so goes the Bahamas.
Mm.
When Haiti spilled over, everything started running here or running someplace else, and things like. We have to see the condition. I know they say, well, instead of the Prime Minister, take you here for it. At least we could find something to eat, something to do here. But what about our brothers right next to us? If we allowed that nation to suffer and some skelly bag them holding this nation like the way they do it now, then we don't know what could happen. But I believe the Prime Minister is right with the rest of the Caribbean that whatever they could do to try to help Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't know yet when it'll be our time or whatever and stuff like that. We don't want to be selfish about it and stuff like that. And I know people making this and stuff like that. But we have to see how we could get together to try to stabilize that country or do something with that nation. And I believe that the Prime Minister and his colleagues, them, something they're going to work out and something they is going to do. Because if people only see the little children in them waters dying by the dime and dozen on the side of the road and no food and no this and the next thing. If people only see that, I can't see. I wonder how people will believe that, hey, leave them just like that. They wicked. Let them suffer. Let them get their own business straight. Come on. If we could do something, I would the Prime Minister on this.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise than that, I ain't hearing what nobody say. That's my opinion on that, Ms. Malcolm. Thank you.
Wait, before you go, I want to ask you a question. And for the record, there is no right or wrong opinion on this matter. I just want to hear from you guys in terms of what you think. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. There are some people who argue that that humanitarian aid has been poured into Haiti again and again and again and again, and yet the turmoil continues. So there are some people who would argue that, yeah, we see the suffering happening there, but the people of Haiti are their own worst enemy because it seems like no matter what you do to help them, it's not even, it doesn't even seem to be making a dent. How would you respond to that train of thought?
It's true, bad leadership, and one leaders them they grabbing up everything for their own self. Until we fix the leadership, then we will see inside the future something good is maybe going to happen. But because of leaders, see, it's only leaders what is causing a nation to suffer. And we don't. I don't want to go in the Bible like this, but we know the Bible said, "My people perish because lack of knowledge."
Mm-hmm.
So when we get bad leadership that is not doing what they're supposed to do to govern the people in a sensible way and spread out the wealth and stuff like that, and everybody hog up everything one to do themselves. And we have seen it leaders after leaders, like you say. And because if they will get the right person inside there, then we maybe could see. But now they just got to do what they have to do now to try to get a lead inside there. But getting a lead in there, and then you have the people and what we call the bad people. What have they have all authority now because they's controlling things. So if we could put the leaders and get these fellas these gangs and stuff, to calm them down, then we will maybe see things will change.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you for calling and giving us your opinion. I want to read a couple of messages from our Facebook viewers. This one is coming in from Sherry. Sherry says, caller, you can perhaps join the PM in his endeavor to save Haiti. You can only help others once you help yourself. Selah. Sandra on Facebook is saying, I feel that Haitians are not trying to help themselves. They causing the problems in their country. And keep in mind, it's 11 million people over there. We've been helping them. And Sandra also says, we have bad leadership for years. Sherry says, the same exists in the Bahamas, not just bad leaders, crooked and corrupt leaders. And Stanley says, ask the caller if he will fix up my house and yard before fixing his. We have a call on the line. Caller, welcome to GPS.
God bless you. Good afternoon, Michelle.
Hi, how are you?
Good, and yourself?
Good, thank you.
Good afternoon to the Bahamas.
Mm-hmm.
You seem a little subdued today, a little laid back, a little deep in thought.
Man, the show just started, man. Give me a chance.
In other words, I like the aura that you're giving off today, I suppose. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice and very, very pleasant.
I know how to take that. I know what you're trying to say.
I'm correcting myself. More pleasant. Because you usually are. I just thought I'd mention that.
Okay.
But Michelle, first of all, the Prime Minister is the leader of Caricom right now, the chairman of Caricom.
Mm-hmm.
So those words that our Prime Minister spoke, he didn't speak as the Prime Minister of the Bahamas.
Okay.
He spoke as the chairman of the Caricom nations. Am I correct?
He was speaking to them.
But he's not. Is he not a sitting chairperson?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Okay, that's the point I'm getting at.
Uh-huh.
Now, we need help at home. We always need help, and we got a lot of help at home that we need. Bahamians, we need it. And to be a little biblical, the Bible says you love your neighbor as you love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always good and best to take care of your problems at home in order to best be able to, or even before you try to take care of your neighbor's problems. That being said, Michelle, if somebody's house is flooding and you keep on mopping up water, but you don't turn off the spigot that is on, that you forgot was on, so that the water flow could stop. Mopping up that water ain't gonna solve the problem, will it? because all you're doing is putting a temporary a temporary solution
Mm-hmm.
to a massive problem. You're even dealing with the source of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was you said it just a while ago, but millions, even billions of dollars were poured into Haiti over the years, and Haiti is worse off today
Mm-hmm.
than it was back then when those billions of dollars were poured into it. The question is money the solution to Haiti's problem? Obviously, no. The other question would be then, what is the root of Haiti's problem that has to be honestly addressed?
Mm-hmm.
Michelle, in my humble opinion, it's spiritual. It's spiritual. God has given us human beings, mind you, the authority and ability to put systems and programs in place to be able to counteract the things that the devil has done or tries to continue to do through other people. So I believe if Caricom leaders can come together and founded on God's principles now, solutions over there, some of which may have to be dramatic or even drastic, and if they have the strength enough to apply those things that may not even be popular, but may be necessary,
Mm-hmm.
they may be able to start to stem the tide with the problems in Haiti to change that country for the better or to help to change it for the better.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, Michelle, Jesus himself made it clear. While he, Christ, came to give us life and life more abundantly, the devil, who is the thief, has no other purpose for humanity than to murder, to steal, and to destroy. So the solution to Haiti's problem, the solution to the Bahamas' problem, the solution to the world's problem is to have God in control and for God's ways to be the ways by which we operate. Because while I know a lot of people don't acknowledge God and don't believe in God, and I respect their views, when you look, and you made reference to it some weeks ago in your show about Rome. The Roman Empire imploded because of immorality,
Mm-hmm.
i.e. wickedness.
Mm-hmm.
Any great nation that rises and then falls, for the most part, when they fell because of internal rot or corruption or immorality. Spiritual wickedness, long and short of it. So if we were to honestly look at the situation in Haiti, I mean, was it Aristide some years ago who would have made the official religion of Haiti voodoo?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Aristide.
It was.
So my point is, if any people in any country are going to worship the devil, what other result can they get? The devil has nothing good for us human beings. So the honest thing, the hard thing for the Caribbean to do is to try its best to look at the problems from the spiritual point of view, and then look at God's remedy for us human beings to counteract the things that the devil is doing, and then use God's remedies to begin to work and push back the effects that the devil has been carrying out on that nation and any other nation for that matter. But at the end of the day, Michelle, and I'll conclude on this note, the end of the day, if it isn't being done God's way, and while people have a right to their opinion, and I respect that, the right thing and the right results will never ultimately nor meaningfully happen if it's not done God's way. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you for calling. I want to read a couple more messages. This one is coming from Donald. Donald says, the problem is far-reaching than we think. I think you meant to say it's more far-reaching than we think. And fixing it will not come without a hard fight. Donald, believe me when I tell you, you are on to something. And along the vein of what you just said, I want to highly recommend and encourage you to watch the show on Thursday, GPS. Those of you who are listening by way of radio or on Facebook or YouTube or wherever, do not miss Thursday's show, because Donald is hitting the nail right on the head. When you see all of this unrest going on in the world, in more cases than not, that unrest didn't just happen. There are some forces that are benefiting from that unrest and therefore orchestrating and facilitating that unrest. And the same thing applies in Haiti. Now, it's recently been revealed that the oligarchs in Haiti are paying large sums of money to the gangs to perpetuate this unrest there for their own personal reasons. I'm talking about the oligarchs. For their own personal advancement reasons, they are funding the unrest that you see in Haiti. It's not just happening organically. And once you tune in on Thursday, you will understand exactly how far this thing goes, not just in Haiti, but anywhere else where you're seeing this type of uprising. It's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Now, is JT correct? Is it a spiritual problem behind all of that? I wouldn't argue against that. But know that there are human beings, flesh and blood, who may be being influenced spiritually, but these human beings, for their own personal gain, are facilitating this unrest. I want you to understand that if you get nothing else from this show, this is not just happening. There are some people who are benefiting from this. And whenever you're talking about any kind of solution, you have to take that into consideration. Because you could pour all the money down into Haiti that you want to, but if these people got more money than what you're giving, and they paying for the unrest, maybe this is why we continue to see aid being poured into Haiti, but that not solving the problem. We're going to talk about this in depth on Thursday. Don't miss that show. In the meantime, we have to take a break. Let's take this break, and then we're going to continue this conversation about the problem in Haiti, because I want to respond to a message that somebody put on Facebook about why everybody is so concerned about Haiti. We got to talk about this. Stay with us. We'll be back after these words from our sponsors.
Global Paradigm Shift will return after this.
Understanding your microbiome, also known as your gut ecosystem, can change everything you thought you knew about nutrition, digestion, immunity, and metabolism. Keeping your gut ecosystem healthy and balanced is essential. Ultimate Microbiome by Longevity was specifically formulated to optimize this ecosystem. It provides the advanced support your gut needs through prebiotic, probiotic, and postbiotic supplementation. Our unique blend of probiotics includes Lactobacillus and Plantarum, healthy bacteria that can help prevent harmful bacteria from taking over your gut. Increasing your gut's population of beneficial bacteria creates a more balanced gut microbiome. which has been shown to aid in weight loss, skin health, sleep, mood, and may even help with seasonal allergies. Ultimate Microbiome also promotes the production of postbiotics. Postbiotics are key to help regulate your gastrointestinal health. To enhance digestion, Digizyme Multi-Enzyme Complex, a blend of 5 specific enzymes, has been added to Ultimate Microbiome. It can help break down food so your body can better absorb nutrients. Plus, we've added our proprietary I-26 hyperimmune egg powder to aid in the elimination of disease-causing gut bacteria and help your body balance its immune response. Ultimate Microbiome, the scientific, proprietary, and holistic approach to gut health that helps optimize your body's entire gut ecosystem. To learn more, contact your longevity associate.
Welcome to Sunshine Auto, the hardest place on the planet for a rims, paint, and tires.
We are your auto superstore for rims, Lexani, Azaras, Trueform, Western, Lux, Fuel, Trackline, Tough, Rough Racing, Velocity, Mud, All-Terrain, and low-profile tires, cars, homes, and commercial window tinting. At Sunshine Auto, we put God first and customer is king.
Last is love.
To stay healthy, it's crucial to make sure you get the nutrition you need every day. But it's difficult to get all your recommended vitamins and minerals from food alone. Even in the United States, 94% of people are deficient in at least one nutrient. Beyond Tangy Tangerine 2.0 by Longevity is a simple, convenient, and affordable way to help your body get the essential nutrients it needs. It's an advanced plant-driven multivitamin mineral complex that contains certified organic whole foods, trace minerals, and antioxidants. BTT 2.0 supports your body's natural defense system with a proprietary blend of energy-boosting and body-loving nutrients, plus prebiotics, probiotics, amino acids, and enzymes that support digestion. With an unusually high ORAC score of 8,000, you get even more antioxidants to help combat free radicals that can cause damage to your cells. But to get the most benefit and value from any multivitamin, your body must be able to break down the nutrients so you can fully absorb them. Otherwise, they'll just pass through your system without doing any good. Beyond Tangy Tangerine 2.0 was specially formulated with synergizing cofactors to ensure you get maximum nutrient absorption. Beyond Tangy Tangerine 2.0 is the easiest way to give your body the balance and complete daily vitamin mineral supplement it needs for optimal support of your overall health. To learn more, contact your longevity associate.
This portion of GPS is brought to you by Tiki Bikini Hut at Junkanoo Beach. Great food, cool tropical drinks, and family fun in the sun.
And we are back. Welcome back to GPS Global Paradigm Shift on Global 99.5 FM. I'm your host, Michelle Malcolm. Always a pleasure to be in your company. We are treating today's show as a Hot Topic Tuesday, where we look at one particular topic that is gaining a lot of attention, and we dissect that and examine that, and get your views on how you feel about this particular topic. So here's how you can actually dive in and become a part of the conversation. We are streaming live on Facebook. If you haven't already done so, like and share the show on the official Global 99.5 FM and the official Michelle Malcolm pages. We're also streaming on our YouTube channels. The telephone numbers to call in are 3260271, 3260271, 3260272, 3260272, the WhatsApp line for messages and calls, 8010271, 8010271. We are also airing on Cable Bahamas Channel 974. You can find us by downloading the Global 99.5 FM app to your smart device. And last but not least, you can find us on the radio dial at Global 99.5 FM here in New Providence. And we are also airing in Grand Bahama. A huge welcome to our Grand Bahama audience. So the hot topic that we are covering today is that the leader of Caricom, our own Prime Minister Davis, is calling for regional leaders to help find a solution to the crisis, the ongoing crisis in Haiti. And some people are taking issue with that because they're saying, you're worrying about what's going on in Haiti, and you don't seem to be as concerned about what is happening here at home. Rose is asking on Facebook, why is everybody so concerned about Haiti? Well, Rose, if you don't see the problem, that is how it's impacting our country, I don't know what to tell you, because as long as they continue to have upheaval in that nation, their people are leaving that nation and going to other nations in search of a better way of life. And many of them are ending up here in the Bahamas, as we all know. So to say, why is everybody so concerned about Haiti? I mean, gosh, it's impacting us. So we don't have the luxury of sticking our head in the sand and pretending that the problems within Haiti are staying on the island of Hispaniola. They clearly are not, because they continue to spill over as people jump on planes, as people hop on boats and make their way into other countries and make those other countries their home and build up shanty towns and everything else that comes with that. So I think it's fairly obvious why everybody is so concerned about Haiti. You need to be. If you are in a close-knit neighborhood and your neighbor's house catches on fire, it would be wise of you to try to help to put that fire out. Why? Because only one little gust of wind need to blow for a spark to jump from their neighbor's house to your house. And before you know it, your house is up in smoke. So you can't sit back and watch your neighbor's house burning down if they're right next door to you and say, well, that's my problem. Because it could very well become very easily your problem too. We've seen it where entire neighborhoods, blocks of neighborhoods burn down because of a fire starting with one house. So we can't sit back and say, why everybody's so concerned about Haiti? You better be concerned. Caller, welcome to the show.
Good day, Lady Malcolm. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Wonderful. As astute and as sharp as you are, and as much as we admire you, I just called initially to tell you put on brakes. You know why?
Okay, why?
Because that person who texted you just now, be careful. Shh. They probably of Haitian descent. That's why.
I don't care what descent they are of.
When you say something about them, that's how they just get antsy. What y'all worry about Haiti for? You see, Bahamians ain't gonna never say that. So I just called you to caution you. I could call back. Let me finish listening to what you said. Okay.
I don't know if this person is of Asian descent, because they often make comments here on Facebook, and I have never seen one in favor of the influx of migrants that we have coming into this country from that particular person. So I don't believe that that person is of Asian descent. I could be wrong. All right. So another comment, this one coming in from Sandra, who says, I don't have a problem with helping the soul, but they first have to want to help themselves. There's a little typo going on there. Jenna says they should never give any leaders any money, because the money's not going to the people. They are using it for themselves. Bertha says, I believe that Michelle wholeheartedly. I think Bertha is referring to what I was saying about this thing going deeper than you think and people benefiting from the chaos. Don't miss Thursday show. Don't miss Thursday show. Donald says, we have the children of the illegal immigrants, mostly the Haitian nationals, that are in every sector of our government. RRB, PF, RRB, DF, immigration, customs, prison, just to name a few. The question is now, who are they loyal to? I haven't even mentioned the rest yet, so see what we are up against. Okay, that's a message on Facebook from Donald. Eddie says, Brave needs to deal with the Bahamian people and leave Haiti alone. Bahamian people voted for him, not Haitians. Okay, that's Eddie's comment on Facebook. Rose says, listen, my beautiful Bahamian people, I don't mind helping our neighbors, you know. What bothers me, we have our own people still sleeping in cars, no food, sick, need surgery, no assistance from government. That's what I'm talking about. It makes me angry. Well, it's ironic that you would say that, Rose, because I do remember I told you guys I have another clip that I was going to play a little later in the show. I was going to save it for the second half of the show, but since you bring that up, I might as well play it now. Somebody sent this clip to me. I'm not going to play it in its entirety because, again, there were some libelous things that were said. And I say, you know what? Y'all ain't going to run me up on no breaks. But you could hear the anger and frustration in the voice of this person. I don't know whose voice it is. I have no clue who this is speaking. Okay? But listen to this. This is a voice note that somebody sent to me just this morning with regard to all of this.
But Mr. Prime Minister Philip Brave Davis, what about Grand Bahama? This is yet another time you talk about fixing Haiti while Grand Bahama is going to hell. Grand Bahama is in an economic crisis with growing unemployment, growing homelessness, growing poverty, growing hopelessness, and growing anxiety. Grand Bahama is dead, dead, dead. Many people are living in darkness and with no water. People are sleeping on beaches and in old abandoned buildings. Many people can barely afford food. There are no jobs. There is no help and there is no hope. Mr. Prime Minister, your first priority should be fixing Grand Bahama and the Bahamas, not Haiti. Grand Bahama is upset and insulted. It is outrageous that you make Haiti a priority and not Grand Bahama. Last we heard from you, you said Dubai didn't want anything to do with Grand Bahama. Since then, you have neglected Grand Bahama. But let me tell you something, Mr. Prime Minister, time is going quickly. Keep traveling, keep partying, keep enriching family, lovers, and friends. Your time is running out. If we could vote you out today, we would. We would vote you out right now. We are done with you. You've insulted us too much. You have betrayed us too much. You put others first too much. We are tired. We are frustrated. You promised a new day, but it is nothing more than a nightmare of hardship and neglect.
Okay, that's where I decided to end that recording because, like I said, what was said after, in some instances, was on the libelous side, and I wasn't about to take that risk of playing it. Now, I don't know who the person is. I don't know if that person is coming from a position of being some kind of political pundit, or if that person is genuinely very upset and concerned about what they see happening in Grand Bahama. I don't know. Because I dare say that the issues in Grand Bahama didn't just start on September of 2021 when the current Davis administration took over. Successive administrations have neglected Grand Bahama, which to me is interesting because the majority of seats in Grand Bahama have traditionally been Free National Movement, won by the Free National Movement. But successive administrations have neglected Grand Bahama. So this is why I'm saying I don't know if that person is some kind of political pundit or if that person is truly, genuinely a concerned and frustrated Grand Bahamian. But I dare say that there are probably some who feel that way, living in Grand Bahama. Now, we saw where a whole contingent of cabinet ministers and others recently in Grand Bahama talking about all the development that's to come. But if it's not being felt now by the people on the ground, then they're still frustrated, they're still hungry, they're still hopeless, even though you're forecasting all of this good that's coming. It's like me going to a person that's begging for food on the street, and I go up to them and I say, the love of God is with you. God loves you. And I leave them right how I find them. I could see they're hungry. And I offer to help them by giving them something to eat. But I come and I say, the love of God be with you, and I walk away. You think that person get that message? When their belly growling and they know where the next meal coming from? We have a call on the line. Caller, welcome to GPS.
Hi, Michelle. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Hi, my dear. Thank God I'm alive.
Amen.
Amen. Yeah, two things I wanted to comment on. And as for that voice note, that's political. Okay. Everybody knows that's political. There's a lot of emphasis in Grand Bahama right now. I've lived down there for many years. I left after the last hurricane.
We getting a lot of scratchy noise. I don't know what's going on with your line.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it any better now?
Do you have us on speakerphone or something?
Yeah, let me.
Yeah, take us off a speaker and just,
Okay, you can hear any better now?
A little better, yeah.
Yeah. No, I said, in fact, I recently sold my house down there. But I've lived down there many years. I had a church down there.
Okay.
And after my wife passed and everything got destroyed, I just came back to Nassau with my family. And I know Grand Bahama. I have many friends still down there. And Grand Bahama has always been, you'd have a couple of years of good, a couple of years of bad. I remember my friend from Mercado's Jewelry. I don't know if he's even still open right now, but we used to talk about that all the time. And I have many friends down there, and it's always been that way. And they've always ever had, in most cases, 3 to 4 seats with the pre-national movement.
Right.
They did nothing for down there, absolutely nothing. And but we know that's a political thing, because that's going on now a lot, where they have the calls now where people are doing that because they really want to win the next election, and they have to cause a lot of discontent in the public in order to, because that's how they win an election, either through lies or through causing disruptions to the public and stuff like that. That's how they win an election.
So are you suggesting that there's no truth to what that person said at all?
Listen, people were living in international bazaar. There's some truth to it. But it's not the way that they're saying it. And it ain't that they can't get the help here. Social services has been helping people down there. They have been helping people. I can tell you that for a fact. If they want help, they could get help. Grand Ravens have a lot of pride. Okay? They're very prideful people. But that's nothing to say. You are who you are. But I know one thing. You can get help. They've been recently doing job fairs down there. They're trying to find jobs for people. There's a lot of stuff that's starting to happen. Finally, things are starting to happen in Grand Bahama. And nothing is fixed overnight. The condition that place was in up to the election in September of 2021. People, it was really, really bad. Nothing is fixed overnight. And to hear that guy say that, you could tell that is political. There's a hatred towards the government by the opposition. And from Michael Pintard say they at war with the BLB. Why would you want to be at war with somebody in the country? And that's just what's happening. I listened to another talk show. They were talking about the Airbnb tax. That was something that I know the FDM wanted to put into play. But I sat down one day and I crunched the numbers. How many Airbnbs in the Bahamas were owned by, I found out, the majority of Airbnbs are owned by foreigners. believe it or not. And for you to make $100,000 and over a year, I mean, you have to rent 365 days out the year, and your Airbnb got to be making at least $270 a night if that's one unit. If it's 2 units and they're renting all of that, then sure, you could rent for $150 a night for the whole, if it's a duplex or you have 2 units, but that's a whole heap of money. The majority of Bahamians don't make that from their Airbnbs, and your Airbnb may not rent every single day of the year. But you got foreigners that are making huge amounts of money in Airbnbs, not paying any VAT on it. The money is leaving the country. The guy that was just in the courts, David Copperfield, he was forced to pay some taxes that he didn't want to pay. They don't want to pay taxes. You see all the money they owe now? The foreigners don't want to pay taxes. His Airbnb makes $500,000 a week, and he's booked out, untaxed. I see the some of the things that happen is people are misconstrued. They don't know the truth of the matter because they don't bother to listen carefully to the House of Assembly or pay attention to reading. Sometimes reading helps you. I see some of the new stuff that came out that they call taxes and not really taxes. Some of them are just enforcement of stuff that's already on the books. But there are some stuff that's going on. For instance, with the yachting thing, whereby they take duty off of them. Now, you actually, in the end, they're going to still pay. It's no free ride. But what it is a lot of them were just paying the $1,000 a year cruising fee, and they were registering their boats in Jamaica and other places around us, and then coming to the Bahamas. We weren't making that much money off of it. But by levying stuff like what call it the size of the boat and all that, now you can make money. So in the House Assembly, one of the members of the opposition got up, was making noise saying how that got hurt the yachting industry and the marinas, and I got hurt them. I hurt nobody, because I listened to the news today when one group, a marina and yachting association was on, and they were saying they commended the government for what they did, because they said there's even more money the government could make in that industry other than that. So ask yourself, why is it that certain groups, there's always a flyback when you tax certain groups in this country?
Okay, but let's stay on target now with what we actually talking about today.
Yeah. Now, as for the Haitian problem, I agree with you. A lot of people don't see it that way. But if you don't try to find a way to set up a stable government in Haiti, we will forever have the problems we're having with them coming into this country and other countries. And so there's just an effort to stabilize Haiti, because we don't know when they get in. As much as we try to cover our borders, they slip it in some of them. And they hiding amongst their own people. And you ain't gonna know they're here sometimes till a year after they've been here. You could continue to look for them. The Bahamas are so spread out, and they know where to go. Wherever there's construction, you check there. You'll find out they're there. And a lot of times, some of them are there illegally. Either some of them have work permits for NASA and they're on the islands, and that's illegal, or they don't have no papers, or they got false papers. That's a racket. You ain't gonna stop them except you keep them out of the country, get them to stable. And
so you don't have a problem with Davis and other Caribbean
I don't
leaders?
have a problem with them helping the situation in Haiti. They're not investing no funds into Haiti, We don't have boots on the ground in terms of soldiers trying to fight nothing. We're not losing anything. What you're trying to do is they met in Jamaica, trying to see if they could, they met with certain groups from Haiti, certain heads, to see if they could organize a fair election that could be held, even if it's held outside of a certain area, to make sure it's held fairly, and to put in place a government, a stable government. Again. And for how long, we don't know. But
they've had democratically elected presidents before.
Over and over, from Aristide. I remember watching when Aristide, I think when they were trying to get him out of one of the elections, the U.S. station was playing where a guy walked by, one of Aristide's supporters on the ground, wounded, asked him for help. The Asian guy walked up, picked up a large block of rock or something, and just slammed him in his head and walked away like nothing happened. So they're very vicious with their politics. They're very vicious with their politics. And who is behind all of this? We know the wealthy oligarchs in Haiti. They're behind all of this. They have something to lose. So while all this is going on, they're still mining and looting all of the wealth and minerals out of Haiti. So while all this is a distraction, somebody's getting rich from all that gold and everything else that's in Haiti, the mountains of Haiti. Somebody's getting rich off of it. So, somebody is financing those groups. Those gangs are being financed. And this is a tricky, tricky situation. When they assassinated Maurice, he was trying to start public schools and everything in Haiti. He was trying to bring Haiti up. Why get rid of him when he was trying to do good? So
don't miss Thursday show. That's all I got to say. I answered you now, but just don't miss Thursday show because we can answer that question.
No, I can get it. I might always call in, but I listen because I enjoy your show all the time.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. God bless you, Michelle, and take care. Continue to do well.
Thank you. Thank you so much for listening in and calling in. I know you like to call me a conspiracy theorist, right? But I want y'all to consider this. And I can digress just a second before we take this break. He just made a point about the prime minister who was assassinated, who was trying to do better for Haiti. This is just something I want you to think about. During the pandemic, when nations around the world were being encouraged, and I'm trying to be nice here how I say that, to get their nations, the citizens of their nations to take the jab, the shot. There were 4 leaders of nations who said, no, you ain't bringing that here. 3 in Africa and 1 in Haiti. Guess what, y'all? Every last one of them dead. The 4 leaders who stood up and said no are all dead. As in no longer living. As in pushing up daisies. 1 was assassinated. I think 2 were poisoned. And I forget how the 4th one died. But Google it. Now, if y'all think that that's a 4-way coincidence, I got one good sale for you. A good sale price for you for the Paradise Island Bridge. Because you will buy anything if you believe that. Those 4 men stood up and said, no, you ain't bringing it here. And the next thing you know, they were dead. Now we're going to this commercial break. I want you all to consider that and marinate on that thing, but that for a second. If y'all think all this turmoil just happening right so, y'all better pull y'all head out the sand. This thing go deep. Anyhow, let me take this break. We'll be back with more GPS after these words about sports. So stay with us.
Global paradigm shift will return after.
Your body's immune system is under constant pressure from things like stress, lack of exercise, and toxins in the environment. It's crucial to be proactive and support your immune system with the nutrients it needs to function effectively. But it's often hard to get these nutrients from food alone. Introducing fast-acting Zinc Plus Immune Support by Longevity. Unlike zinc-only supplements, Zinc Plus Immune Support builds on the proven power of zinc and adds complementary nutrients to give your immune system extra support. Vitamin D helps balance the effects of zinc, while our proprietary blend of natural fruit and root extracts provides the extra help your immune system needs to work against daily stressors. And we've included Longevity's exclusive plant-derived minerals to give your body the minerals it needs but can't get from food alone. And because Zinc Plus Immune Support is delivered in a great-tasting sugar-free berry-flavored lozenge, it encourages quicker absorption of all these nutrients into your body. Zinc Plus Immune Support. Zinc plus the extra support your body needs to promote a healthy immune system. To learn more, contact your Longevity associate.
Welcome to Sunshine Auto, the hardest place on the planet for a
We are your auto superstore for rims, Lexani, Azaras, Trueform, Western, Lux, Fuel, Tracklight, Tough, Rough Racing, Velocity, Mud, All-Terrain, and low-profile tires. Cars, homes, and commercial window tinting. At Sunshine Auto, we put God first and customer is king.
It's gotten harder and harder to get your daily requirement of vital nutrients from food alone. Without additional vitamin and nutrient support, your health and well-being can suffer drastically. That's why Z-Radical was specifically formulated. It combines a blend of antioxidant-rich vitamins, minerals, and botanicals with the protective powers of fucoidan to help fill the gaps from lack of nutrients in your foods. The core of Z-Radical is fucoidan, a naturally occurring polysaccharide that helps stimulate immune reaction, protecting you against inflammation and oxidative stress. We harvest this powerful mineral-rich nutrient from brown seaweed, harvested only from the world's most pristine ocean waters to ensure the purest quality. It's then extracted using cold process technology to ensure maximum levels of bioavailability. Then we add essential vitamins that help to protect your cardiovascular and nervous systems and are crucial for optimal immune and neurological function. Z-Radical also includes a proprietary blend of delicious antioxidant-rich fruits and berries. This great-tasting combination helps your body combat free radical imbalances that can contribute to a variety of degenerative conditions like arthritis and heart disease. Z-Radical. Experience the power of fucoidan with antioxidant-rich berries, 8 essential vitamins, and more to provide you with potent health benefits. To learn more, contact your Longevity associate.
And welcome back to GPS, Global Paradigm Shift on Global 99.5 FM. Michelle Malcolm in your company on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. A little overcast, but still a beautiful afternoon. We're treating today's show as a Hot Topic Tuesday, so we're dealing with one hot topic that we want to hear from you on, and here's how you can tune in. We're streaming live on Facebook on the official Michelle Malcolm and the Global 99.5 FM Facebook pages, also on our YouTube channels. You can also find us on Cable Bahamas, channel 974. And if you choose to have your voice heard, the numbers to call are 326-0271, 326-0271, 326-0272, 326-0272, and the WhatsApp line for calls and messages is 801-0271, 801-0271. We are also on radio on Global 99.5 FM and also airing in Grand Bahama. Huge welcome to our audience all the way in Grand Bahama. Thank you so much for tuning in. Is that a caller? You have a caller on the line. Caller, welcome to GPS.
Good afternoon, Ms. Malcolm. How are you?
Excellent. How are you today?
Good, ma'am. I just want to comment on that Grand Bahama situation. That gentleman who was talking about the government, this government, that just now, I don't see where he's coming from. He's little the park. But what I want to say about Grand Bahama, I used to visit Grand Bahama when I was younger. A lot. I used to go up there to do a lot of Junkanoo shows and Junkanoo and stuff. But every time you go up there and they know you're from Nassau, the Grand Bahamians used to look at you funny. You know, they used to look at you like, what you doing? What you coming for? Don't stay here. Just do what you have to do and go. That's the impression I used to get.
Okay.
But what happened with Freeport proper? They're trying to make Freeport what it was not designed to be. Freeport was never designed to be a tourist.
I need to cut you off because that's really not the topic that we're dealing with today.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry then.
No need to be sorry. What we're talking about today is the fact that our Prime Minister and other Caribbean leaders are calling for there to be a joint effort, I guess you'd say, from Caricom to find a solution for the crisis in Haiti. And the whole thing about Grand Bahama came about because I played that clip of the gentleman supposedly speaking on behalf of Grand Bahama. Right.
The Prime Minister
that he needs to spend more attention to problems at home before he goes talking about fixing Haiti's problem. That's what the show is about today.
Okay, well, I don't want to sound like an apologist for the prime minister, but it's a good thing if he were to go into Haiti and try to fix that problem. That might stop a lot of them from wanting to come this way.
So you think it's his and other Caribbean leaders' responsibility to fix their problem in Haiti,
Well,
even
the
if they
Haitians
have
are
their
bringing
own
the
problems at
problem to
home?
us.
Huh?
So we need to try to stop them from coming here. So if he can go into Haiti and dabble something where they will stay at home, that'll be a good thing for us.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, I want to thank you for calling in.
No problem.
All right. Okay. So I have quite a few messages coming in on WhatsApp that I've been neglecting. So let me read a couple of them. So this person says, "Good afternoon, Miss Malcolm. So whose hands are the money going in? The Prime Minister should address his words to the French and to the Catholic Church. They have used the Haitian people, but have abandoned them financially." That's a message coming in on WhatsApp. Let's see. Another one says, now they getting into who the person is on the voice note. I'm not going to read that. This person is saying, "I would lean to agree with JT. The Prime Minister had to use the words he used as the sitting Caricom leader. Otherwise, he would be chastised. After all, that's what Caricom is all about. Caribbean nations getting together to assist one another. In my opinion, we are to be our brother's keeper. However, we need to make sure our own country is also straight. Sadly, this is the same thing as you taking $1 million and sending to feed the hungry children they show on TV in Africa, while your neighbor or your own family members are hungry and homeless. Sadly, the same situation you spoke about, where persons having a reason to keep Haiti impoverished is unfortunately something that's happening worldwide to the poor. It's just easier to take advantage in certain countries as to the others. Why? Because just like when a pedophile seeks out his prey, he seeks those less fortunate and unnoticed. So we are all subject to the wealthy robbing and taking advantage of us. Still reading this message, y'all. It's a long one. We have a bit of that going on here in the Bahamas. We just dress it up and call it something else. So yes, in my opinion, we need to help the people of Haiti. After all, how can we call ourselves a Christian nation? However, we need to do that within the constraints of their country. A lot of Bahamians are just getting by, living pay to pay. The thing is to give a man a job and he can provide food and roof over his head for him and his family. There aren't any jobs here, and every day this technology we so love is taking away jobs. What is a long message, eh? Between artificial intelligence, the pandemic, technology, we have become detached and unconcerned for one another once we ourselves are eating. We need to look at the bigger picture and see that the wealthy are just throwing up smoke screens and keeping us impoverished and at their feet while they use us against one another. We are still enslaved, just without the shackles. Wake up, people. If we don't help one another, who will? As for your last caller, people are very much hurting in Freeport, and you go out to seek the help from these agencies and cannot get it. The very persons who need it are refused and humiliated. So yes, Bahamians have pride, but we would especially when the very person you go to help for treats you poorly in your lowest hour. Be your brother's keeper. After all, tomorrow it may be you that needs that help. All right, that's a mouthful and a half. It's a long message there coming in on WhatsApp. Another person says, talking about the person on the record. That hold on. That gentleman just on the phone is the political opportunist. I've not been back to Grand Bahama for a while, even though the bazaar burned down. There are still people living there. His friend's shop, Rebo Gold and Jewelry, has been closed for many years. Social services tune. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be saying. Social services, something are around the social services building daily. I'm not sure what they're saying there. I can verifiably tell you that there are 26 families living one abandoned apartment complex. There's another area where there are 12 plus families living in abandoned apartments. I deliver food, ice, water daily to many of these people. By the way, none of these families are Haitians. They have their own area where they live, many without power, but share power from one unit to 3 other duplexes. Okay. Water is shared between the same one unit to the other 5. I'm going to give bunch of long message, man. Okay, let me finish this one. At least the Haitians have jobs to show them to pay rent. I have 2 single mothers staying in a vacant apartment complex where I got permission from the owner for them to live there. No power or water. I deliver water and rechargeable light for them. Grand Bahama is a hidden catastrophe. The Haitian issue by the Prime Minister is a distraction because he knows Bahamian emotions on it. He's willing to sacrifice Caricom just to cover his failure at home in the Bahamas. He's trying to build a legacy that will not happen. Check the archives of media and see his involvement in several personal and political controversies. Mr. Prime Minister, please deal with the immigration and nationality issues in the country first. Okay, all of that was a message from one person. One more message coming in from YouTube. Good afternoon, boy, Miss Malcolm. It only take one voice note to bring out the various party supporters. Okay. All right. So what we're talking about today, CARICOM leaders, including our very own Prime Minister Davis, have come together to try to figure out how to address the crisis in Haiti, saying we have to help them. Some people are a little annoyed by that because they say, you're around here talking about helping them, who can help us? We in dire straits. When I say we, I'm talking Bahamians. And it doesn't seem that there is sufficient emphasis or urgency being placed on helping your people here at home. So they feel in some kind of way when it comes to the message that is being put out there by our Prime Minister, who just happens to be the head of the CARICOM grouping right now, to his fellow Caribbean leaders with regard to helping Haiti. So that's what we're talking about today. Whether or not it's good strategy for the region's leaders to do all they can to help Haiti, or is this just another effort that will be for naught because Haiti is unfixable or unreachable or beyond repair? And should we be paying more attention to our problems here at home, or can we not do both? We have a caller coming in on WhatsApp, so let's take this call. Caller, welcome to GPS. Hello, caller.
Amos Junior Miller here.
Hi, Amos.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Amos Junior Miller here to the universe.
Uh-huh.
I give thanks and praise to Yahweh Elohim, who's Yahweh, who's my Lord, Elohim, who's my God, and who sent my Christ, Jesus, I call Yeshua, small Lord. into this world, and he sent me here today to say this.
Mm-hmm.
Good day to the sitting prime minister and any prime minister who have Haitian nationality in their bloodline. Good day to all of you. The system have decided in 2022. I'm getting an echo, Michelle.
We're not, so just keep talking. If you're listening to some kind of device, turn it down. But
no, I'm on the phone. I'm not listening to no radio.
Okay, but we're not getting any echo on our end.
The system, okay, beautiful. The systems of our world have decided how the masters of this world, the God of this world, have decided which family or persons they want to lead in their business.
Mm-hmm.
Google will teach us, Michelle, and I'm going to be quick. And furthermore, I didn't listen to the show today. I'm going to listen to it after it's over.
Okay.
I was dealing with my passport today. Thank God I'll get it in 10 days. I said, real Bahamian. I have all of my documents. I don't carry what our average have to carry. I carry in all of my authorized official documents to get my passport, to leave this country. When am I ready? And that can be a little while from now, but within 10 years. Now, the world system who have chosen the pawns that we have called our political leaders, members of parliament that is,
mm-hmm.
The pieces are only 5. You still need another 3 more pieces to create a chessboard, mm-hmm. as relates to prime ministers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, checkmate to everybody who do not own a nuclear bomb and who is not willing to sacrifice their children. Solomon had to do a dispute, Michelle, between 2 women who agreed to eat one of their child today, and the next woman and a friend will eat their child the next day. Bahamas question: how many children do you all have? Women, only the woman of the Bahamas, LGBTQIA plus, straight to Z. How much children do y'all have? And y'all who talking nonsense with LGBTQIA, y'all can't bring no children into this world. Plus, LGBTQIA plus is all the way to Z. Y'all is a hypocrite.
Stay focused, Amos.
Because y'all, 2 homosexuals can't bring children. 2 lesbians can.
But stay focused. Stay focused.
So, the world system. Okay, yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle, that show yesterday, all right, if I wasn't dealing with my passport, I was calling in.
Mm-hmm.
And I want the world to know, because Amos Jr. Miller don't call this lady, this empress, this hostess, this host, GPS live show. That's because I doing something.
Okay,
but I respect Michelle Malcolm until the day she died. Okay, in closing.
Yes, get to the point.
Closing.
Get to the point.
You chosen the pawns and the pieces,
mm-hmm.
and you'll have 3 more pawns to choose. That's at least 15 years. All Michelle Malcolm have to do is let this take place. And if any group, as relates to what the prophet Isaiah have prophesied based with God told him, the rushing of all these people rushing here and there. Listen, I can put, I ain't gonna say it, I can give them a suspense. You gotta go on Amos Miller Facebook to get what God said he can do to the nation and the people of the nation. So keep rushing. We rushing and you don't love, you wouldn't rush to help your sister, your brother in your home, but we'll go help the politicians. and the political parties around the world, for all the common people of the nations. Let Yahweh speak to you all, and he can use Amos Jr. Miller. But I just give you all a little heads up. What coming to those who like to rush? That crowd ain't always right. And I can show you all what happened to those who like to rush. Talking about COI.
Okay.
Talking about F&M.
Okay, Miss.
Talking about PLP. When God say your time up, your time up, Mr. Prime Minister. And when the Bahamian women get enough, they can show you all what God say. Michelle, relax, I got you. That's why I don't like court, because I don't like no one interrupt the spirit. You quench the spirit when you interrupt me.
Yeah, but Amos, the spirit...
I'm hungry. The people take my joy. I was trying to stay focused here.
Amos.
But the people who lead us...
Amos,
I listen to you then.
Don't blame you rotten and raven on the spirit, because the spirit is a spirit of order. So let's get that straight.
I have no... Michelle, do you know why I don't have no hammer or no axe? I don't have to nail nothing. In the last 13 years, I done nailed the two-party system in the lot who govern this country in the last 50 years to the earth.
Amos,
I don't have no axe.
Amos, I know you say you ain't listened to the whole show, right? But what you talking about ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. You gotta stay focused.
What you talking about?
Well, Jesus, what is this?
What are you talking about? Just relax. I'm watching it because I'm using the phone.
Oh my God, Amos, the topic today.
No, that's all right.
Amos, the topic today.
I hear you.
The Prime Minister went to Jamaica in his capacity, the leader of Caricom, and said to the Caribbean leaders, we need to find a way to help fix the crisis in Haiti. And there are some people here at home who took issue with that because they saying, you around here talking about fixing Haiti problem and you don't seem concerned enough about our problems. That's what we're talking about today. All these things that you're running on with, I trying to make I trying to be patient.
Good. So that's exactly why. Michelle, you know how I go. You could hang up on me anytime you're ready, but listen to what I'm saying then.
I'm listening.
I use the analogy, who made your prime minister? So whatever he say on any news station, it is their station, it is their word, it's their prime minister for their people. Go get your prime minister with your word for your nation, for your people, Bahamas. That's all I was telling you. And if you all don't like some of the things with the prime ministers, 5 of them have done to us, change your constitution by standing up. Sidney Walter McCarter Thompson told you all, Article 52, the government job is to create laws for good governance. Anything that is not representing good governance, they are in contravention of Chapter 3, Article 28.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you all start talking about this nationality stuff, I told you all, start from the British Nationality Act. And once you start from there, anybody who the British didn't recognize in 1948, don't waste my time. Let's chill. Those who have recognized those who are not a part of me and a part of you. Don't waste my time. And when I call, I don't have to call. I do everybody a favor because this voice, like Jesus, we only allowed because of God. I'm lending to the poor people of the nations of the world so God can pay me. You can't pay me, and Atlantis can't fire me because you didn't hire me.
Okay. Amos, I gave you...
I'm waiting for someone who can hire...
I gave you
Michelle,
a very long
You gave me a lifeline.
Today.
No, too much. So
honest to God, I'm glad you said.
No, the Bahamas and Amos talk too much. I talk everything because why? If God can't be first, and the people who poor, the people who hungry, the little boys and girls who getting raped by all the parents and guardians and some political person with money. But I do it again. Isaiah walked around naked for 3 years and barefoot, so he could prophesy the coming of the Messiah. Go tell Amos where to find that in the Bible.
Okay.
3 years naked and barefoot. I gone.
Yeah. Okay, I even make a comment no for it. I could just let that one go right there. Somebody say, somebody say, Amos need his own show. Oh man, Amos Miller. Okay, let's stay focused on the show today. We are talking about whether or not more attention needs to be. They say charity begins at home. So, is there sufficient attention being paid at home while we are talking about fixing the problem in Haiti? And honestly, is that a good strategy? Because as we all know, and as we've said on this show, um, you know, if they got a problem that goes without anybody checking, that's spilling out and over into other nations such as ours. We see it. Ain't no turning a blind eye to it. Ain't no pretending it's not affecting us. I am still waiting for some official to refute, officially on record, that 150,000 number that the Haitian diplomat said are here in the Bahamas, his nationality. Ain't nobody officially refuted that yet, unless I miss it. And I don't think I did. So we got a problem. Do we have the luxury of not helping Haiti? We have a call on the line. Caller, welcome to GPS.
Good afternoon, Michelle. How are you?
Excellent. How are you today?
I just want to contribute a little to what is being discussed.
Mm-hmm.
First, like I said, I understand that I fully understand that the Prime Minister is chairman of Caricom,
Mm-hmm.
and I understand he has an obligation in terms of what all in that chair means.
Right.
But I have a problem that he have such a passion for Haiti,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't see that exhibited in the Bahamas for Bahamian. I just don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
And so it is vitally important that you make sure that your door is swept clean, or at least do whatever you can to fight and empower the Bahamian people and try to reduce the fear of crime and crime itself in the Bahamas and many other ills that we are now faced before you can actually try to take on Haiti problem head on. It just doesn't make sense. And you have to exhibit some passion for the Bahamas. I haven't seen that. It appears as if he was elected president of Haiti. With all honesty, I'm being serious about that. So he better take another turn because he going up the wrong tree. The Bahamian people put him there for a particular reason. He said he wanted to be the next prime minister of the Bahamas. He never said Haiti. And I take exception to how he's going about doing his job as chairman. You don't need to be neglect your own that put you where you are in order to try to convince the world that you seek to bring some liberty in Haiti, because we don't have the solution for Haiti. We can help them wherever we can. Caricom can do very little for Haiti because the countries the G7 countries that have what it takes, they take a hand-off approach.
Interesting. Well, I want to thank you for calling in and giving us your opinion.
Yeah, that's my honest opinion. I listened to him the other day, and I was astonished.
Well, the prime minister may say that, because a lot of people are taking issue with all of the traveling that he is doing, and I think his response has been something to the degree that, all of these trips that he's taking is not just, he ain't going on vacation, but he's working on behalf of the Bahamian people to bring back, I guess, I don't know if policies is the right word, but to bring back cooperation, collaboration, etc., so that the Bahamian people can have a better quality of life later on down the road. So I suppose he feels that he is working hard on behalf of the Bahamian people, even if they don't feel it as yet. How would you respond to that?
Well, boy, I don't feel that yet. I mean, I was happy to see the Vice President of the United States make that voyage out of the Bahamas.
Right.
It was timely. It was totally necessary.
Right.
And the contribution the United States makes to the Caribbean and the whole, yes. I to say that none of that his trip has not paid some dividends will be an understatement. But the fact of the matter is, he needs to put more emphasis on the Bahamas.
Mm-hmm.
We have a problem here that needs to be a situation that needs to be properly addressed.
Okay.
And if he spend more time at home, he will be in a better position to deal with it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
As opposed to every minute you in the air, you don't have to travel every second. That's why technology is the way it is in the world. You could talk about the 3 different leaders from the different part of the world by just way of telephone, by way of the internet.
I hear you.
There's so many ways you can deal. There are times when you will have to make a personal visit to certain areas to make sure that they understand that what you said, your communication by way of the internet or whatever it is, whether it was an email or whether it was by a telecom or whatever it is, but just to further strengthen what you said to that nation or that president or prime minister, you can take a trip. And the trip need to be more conservative in the sense that it need not be a bunch of unnecessary traveling of other persons from different areas that don't need to be there. It should only focus on those persons that actually need to be there. And that's where the problem coming in, because you're spending unnecessary taxpayers' money.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I have a problem.
Okay. Well, thank you for calling in. I really do appreciate your input.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, we are going to take a break. I'm going to go into a break just reading this one comment from Facebook. We're going to try to get to some more on the other side of the break. Betty says, Michelle, how can we help Haiti and we can't help ourselves? Come on, man. If you go to save someone from drowning and they pulling you down, you got to save yourself and let them go. Interesting. All right, let's take this break. On the other side of the break, we're going to continue with this Hot Topic Tuesday show. Is too much attention being placed on trying to help Haiti fix its problems and insufficient attention being placed on us fixing our own? That's what we're talking about today. All right? We're going to continue the conversation on the other side. Stay with us.
Global Paradigm Shift will return after
At
this.
Lee Air, safety is our #1 priority. Flying since 1996, we offer scheduled flights into Fresh Creek and Mangrove Key Andros and Great Harbor Key, Berry Island, twice daily, 7 days a week. Affordable charter services are also available to anywhere in the Bahamas and the Caribbean. Lee Air Charter Services. Call 225-3267, 702-7127, or 322-1317 for reservations.
Understanding your microbiome, also known as your gut ecosystem, can change everything you thought you knew about nutrition, digestion, immunity, and metabolism. Keeping your gut ecosystem healthy and balanced is essential. Ultimate Microbiome by Longevity was specifically formulated to optimize this ecosystem. It provides the advanced support your gut needs through prebiotic, probiotic, and postbiotic supplementation. Our unique blend of probiotics includes Lactobacillus and Plantarum, healthy bacteria that can help prevent harmful bacteria from taking over your gut. Increasing your gut's population of beneficial bacteria creates a more balanced gut microbiome, which has been shown to aid in weight loss, skin health, sleep, mood, and may even help with seasonal allergies. Ultimate Microbiome also promotes the production of postbiotics. Postbiotics are key to help regulate your gastrointestinal health. To enhance digestion, Digizyme Multi-Enzyme Complex, a blend of 5 specific enzymes, has been added to Ultimate Microbiome. It can help break down food so your body can better absorb nutrients. Plus, we've added our proprietary I-26 hyperimmune egg powder to aid in the elimination of disease-causing gut bacteria and help your body balance its immune response. Ultimate Microbiome, the scientific, proprietary, and holistic approach to gut health that helps optimize your body's entire gut ecosystem. To learn more, contact your longevity associate.
For all your building needs, it's Carib Construction and Project Management on Gladstone Road. We build it all: schools, homes, hotels, and more, including structures requiring a Phase 3 electrical contractor. We also provide project management services. The first step towards your dream building begins at Carib Construction and Project Management. Call us at 376-1556 or 341-4466.
One of the things I love about the mailboat is their relationship with Bahamas Air. I can earn travel points on my international freight and redeem them when I fly.
For me, online shopping is easy with Mailboat's U.S. addresses and regular freight delivery to Nassau. Plus, I can always prepay customs and freight, and they always notify me when my package arrives.
Yeah, a lot of people think the Mailboat is just for shipping, but they also offer a safe and secure storage facility at affordable rates, all in a central, convenient location.
We also offer passenger service into Freeport multiple times per week with a seating capacity of over 450 persons. With family movies on large screens, one hot meal included, and on-board lounge for snacks and soft drinks. We're the Mailboat. We're bridging people, products, and places.
Executive Printers is your one-stop shop for all your branding and customization needs. Letterheads, envelopes, business cards, invoices, share and gift certificates, rubber stamps, vouchers, funeral programs, brochures, flyers, banners, and promotional items like mugs, water bottles, mouse pads, and key rings, all with personable service and great quality. No project is too small or too large. For great turnaround and competitive pricing, make an executive decision. Call us at 393-5011.
All right, welcome back to GPS Global Paradigm Shift on Global 99.5 FM. Michelle Malcolm here on this Hot Topic Tuesday. Love to hear from you. Call us at 326-0271, 326-0271, 326-0272, 326-0272. And on WhatsApp, you can either send us a message or call us at 801-0271. 801-0271. We are streaming live on Facebook on the official Michelle Malcolm and Global 99.5 FM pages. You can also check us out on our YouTube channel. And you can catch us on Cable Bahamas, channel 974, or you can download the Global 99.5 FM app and check us out there. Tune in on radio, Global 99.5 FM on your dial. And also you can catch us on radio in Grand Bahama. As always, a huge welcome to our Grand Bahama audience. It's a pleasure to have you on board with us today. If you haven't already done so, please like and share the show. Never too late to let everybody know that GPS is on the air. Because as you know, once we upload the video to YouTube or we stream live to Facebook, it's there that you can always refer back and watch later on. So even if they can't watch it live, you can also check it out later on. We have a call on the line. Caller, welcome to GPS.
Good afternoon again, Lady Malcolm. How are you doing?
Good, man.
Officially calling now. Listen,
yeah.
You know what is make me angry with Bahamians?
What?
Because of their political affiliation and stuff like that, they would hate to call a spade a spade. They know they listening to GPS. You know what I mean? They will call and they will find every excuse as to they don't know what this one doing and what that. They know the truth. Because of their political affiliation, they rather go round and round the mulberry bush. Do you have a clip, Lady Malcolm, of Prime Minister Philip Brave Davis prior to election and at the Fox Hill rally? Do you have that clip?
Not on me now.
Because maybe what you need to do is play that once or twice and let them hear what Philip Brave Davis said.
Mm-hmm.
Philip Brave Davis is not into no Bahamian. He into setting himself up and he's into his Haitian brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
That is what he said. That's what I say.
Okay.
That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want me to, I can find that clip in my phone, send it to you, and you can please play it for these people who call it, but they don't know what's going on in the town. Because anybody's legacy who like a Dubai or Estonia or one of them places, the people that developed those countries was firstly into their citizens. That's why them countries thriving like that. You see a country like the Bahamas, 50 years, whoever we sent it at the House of Assembly wasn't into the citizens. And I know half of them was from another nationality descent. So Bahamians, you need to stop it. Thanks for taking my call, Lady Martha.
Thanks for calling. Caller, don't miss Thursday's show. I keep saying that, and I know y'all like, why does someone don't say? I won't give y'all too much information now. All I can tell you is don't miss Thursday's show. And pray the Lord keep me until Thursday. I know people will say, pray my strength, the Lord. Because this could be some heavy lifting we could be doing on Thursday. We going deep. Okay? This ain't gonna be no snorkeling gear. That ain't gonna work. You can need some deep diving gear for Thursday show. Okay? And I say that because of what you said just now about these countries that where you see all this development and all this kind of thing. We have a caller coming in on WhatsApp. Caller, welcome to GPS. Caller, are you there?
Michelle, please forgive Amos.
Amos, don't run out now. Don't run out because I got you if you run out. Go ahead.
No, Michelle, please hang your phone up on Amos Jr. Miller if I take more than 60 seconds, starting from right now.
Mm-hmm.
You see that gentleman who just called the GNN News? I can confess right now, I didn't always like that man. In his comments on the show, because he used to challenge me and say I crazy, take my pills and all that foolishness. But I respect him today. Not today, but but today is reality now. But I'm here on the second time to say this, because I can't lie. That's my problem. That's why I expect to get killed, die, whenever. Because I can't lie. Michelle can't lie.
Your 60 seconds running out real fast. You better talk.
All right, okay, but I got to 5 more. Listen, Prime Minister Davis, you see all them people you give your money to in the last 49 years, before we knew you was a Haitian or Haitian origination? Listen to me, Amos, respect you. $1,500 that was given to me.
Okay.
Thanks to Perry Christie.
That's it. Amos, you waken my patience today. I trying hard, but you waken my patience today. Okay. Let me read some of your comments from Facebook. Bertha says, sir, some things we need to fix ourselves, especially crime. The PM ain't God. Sandra says, well, he better bring something back because it's almost election time again. And VP, meaning Kamala Harris, had her own agenda. Patricia says, he's the leader of Caricom, so that is the position he is addressing this issue from. He's speaking to the Caribbean community as a whole. We love to complain as a people. All right. We're going to take our final break. And then on the other side, we're going to wrap this up because we got to pay our sponsors. Our sponsors got to get their props. So stay with us. We'll be back after these words from our sponsors.
Global Paradigm Shift will return after this.
Blood sugar levels play a key role in your appetite, weight gain, and overall health. When you have a blood sugar spike, you can feel confused, dizzy, and even have increased cravings. Eating carbohydrates, sugary or fatty foods, and not exercising can all cause blood sugar spikes. But now you have help in managing blood sugar levels. Sweeties by Youngevity was designed to help support healthy blood sugar levels so you can power through your day. It's a synergistic blend of minerals, herbs, and nutrients that have been proven to support healthy blood sugar levels. Sweeties includes chromium, an essential trace mineral that's known for its contribution to healthy blood sugar levels and improved metabolism of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Cinnamon bark has been included for its naturally occurring antioxidants and support of a healthy heart. And we've even added gymnema. It's been used in Ayurveda for centuries to help promote healthy blood sugar. All the ingredients in Sweeties work together to give the best support available for blood sugar control. Sweeties, the blood sugar support supplement from Youngevity that helps control cravings and manage blood sugar levels through your day. To learn more, contact your Youngevity associate.
Welcome to Sunshine Auto, the hardest place on the planet for rims, paints, and tires.
We are your auto superstore for rims, Lexani, Azaras, Trueform, Western, Lux, Fuel, Tracklight, Tough, Rough Racing, Velocity, Mud, All-Terrain, and low-profile tires. Cars, homes, and commercial window tinting. At Sunshine Auto, we put God first and customer is king.
Blessed love.
As you age, factors like health, weight, diet, and lifestyle can all impact your bones, joints, and general mobility. Even everyday exercise can lead to wear and tear on your body. Over time, you might start to experience stiffness or pain due to damaged joints or connective tissue. Ultimate Glucogel by Youngevity was created to help you limit the effects of wear on your joints. It delivers a daily dose of collagen-rich gelatin your body needs for joint elasticity and maintenance. Ultimate Glucogel contains a 1-to-1 ratio of gelatin and glucosamine sulfate, which is a key building block of your bone matrix, cartilage, ligaments, tendons, and connective tissue. Gelatin's unique blend of amino acids not only help with muscle and joint health, but also has been shown to provide additional benefits for the brain, skin, and hair. Ultimate Glucogel. Natural, optimal daily support for joint health. To learn more, contact your Youngevity associate.
Welcome back to GPS. Michelle Malcolm here on this beautiful, overcast but still beautiful Tuesday afternoon, where we're dealing with a hot topic on this Hot Topic Tuesday. And, before I continue, I just want to encourage you guys to go out and support the businesses that support GPS. If you enjoy the show, if you appreciate the work that is being put into bringing you this show every day, and trust me when I tell you, it's a lot of work. It's not. I try to prepare. I try not to just come and just sit and shoot off without doing any research. I'm not saying that I don't. Sometimes I may not have all of the information that I would like to have, or I'm not saying that I'm perfect or that there is not, room for improvement, but I always strive to bring you guys a show that goes beyond the surface of things. I think we have more than enough. Anyway, let me put it this way. I try really hard to go deeper than just appearances or what seems to be the reality on the surface of things. But that takes work. It takes time. It takes research. It takes energy. It takes a lot. And the only way that we can continue to bring you this show is if we have persons supporting it. And when I say supporting it, I don't mean just people saying, I'm commenting, oh, I love your show. Listen, I appreciate you saying that. Don't get me wrong. But the radio station is running a business. And a business means that bills have to be paid. Staff has to be paid, etc. So I say all that to say I would really like to encourage you guys to Go out there and support the businesses that you see advertised on the show. That's one way, Travis, because Travis is saying, thank you for your service. How can we help? You can help by supporting the businesses that are supporting this show. That's one way you can help. Because if they don't get any kind of feedback, if they don't have people coming in saying, oh, I heard about your business on GPS, or, then they're going to think that they're wasting their money by supporting the show, and they may pull their sponsorship. So please go out and support the businesses that support this show. That is one way that you can help. And if you own a business or you provide a service, hit your girl up, man. Sponsor the show. If you enjoy listening to the show, you know you're not the only one who's listening. So if you want to get your product or service in front of a captive audience, no better way to do so than by sponsoring GPS. We have a call on the line. Caller, welcome to GPS.
Yes, good day, Michelle.
Hi.
Everything good?
Good, yeah.
That's good. Just want to make a quick point on Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
Haiti got two different tribes of Haitians. Once they come together as one and bring back the original flag, the black and red flag, then Haiti will have progress. That's my point.
Okay. All right. Thank you for calling. The numbers to call 3260271, 3260271, 3260272, 3260272. The WhatsApp line for messages and calls is 801-0271, 801-0271. We have another call on the line. Caller, welcome to GPS.
Hey, good afternoon, Mama. How you doing? Good evening.
Hey, good. How are you?
Rachel holding on, Papa, for those who
Hey,
didn't catch
Papa.
the voice. Yes,
Mhm.
Miss Malcolm. I won't really understand your question, though,
Mm-hmm.
so I wouldn't run out. What you asking?
Okay. So what we're talking about today, Papa, is our Prime Minister, who also serves as the head of Caricom, said at a meeting in Jamaica to other Caricom leaders that we all need to help Haiti to solve its crisis. But there are some people here at home who took little offense to that because they say you're going away to Haiti, you're going away to Jamaica to talk about helping Haiti to solve its crisis, but you don't seem as interested as you should be in helping your own people with their own crisis. So that's what we're talking about today.
Okay, Mom. I don't know if the word is settlements. That this person said their opinion about him, the Prime Minister, not doing enough for his own. I have to agree with that. But first, before I could touch that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe the Prime Minister is right.
Mm-hmm.
When I say right, different from him talking about he's Haitian and all that and disappointing a lot of people and falling down on a lot of serious issues. You don't worry what the messenger say. As long people out there, what we need to keep in mind as long as we deal with the issues, like the message, and don't worry about the message. But sometimes we get confused. It cloudy the issue. We really don't want to hear him. Certain things you want to hear from him, but he ain't telling what you. But what he's saying, look, see if there's any truth to it or anything. See, like neighbors, the part like with neighbors. We have a responsibility. Yeah, some people may say, I'm not my brother's keeper, or I am my brother's keeper. And I don't know if it's the same thing being neighborly, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I hear him say, the Caribbean, we should come together and do for Haiti. I believe Haiti need all the help they could get, but it's the Bahamas, not financially, but it's a burden to us.
Mm-hmm.
So I suggest, if I was him, I would say the Caribbean come together and help the Bahamas with the issue with Haiti, to help Haiti. So him talking to the leaders, them and saying to do something, I think that was needed to be said, and enough talking. We need to do it. And when I say do it, let the Haitian people lead it, like how we say. See, if we leave them just like that, they done a problem for us.
Mm.
So we can encourage the whole Caribbean or the world to come together. Let's see what we could do to help them to help themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I hear them say former Prime Minister Christie, a part of it, leading the delegation for the Bahamas to help out. You will? You aware?
I don't have all of the details as far as that is
Okay.
concerned.
I think something need to be done. But I tell you, I'll tell you why I agree with what the people say that he ain't doing enough. But before I touch that, I little disappointed, not no little, big time disappointed with the so-called Haitian Bahamian people here in the Bahamas, or Haitians or people of Haitian descent. I don't feel like they doing enough. I know when it comes down to Haitian Flag Day and stuff and different things, them they support one another, sell their food and buy from one another and stuff like that. But my goodness, the whole world concerned with your country where you all come from in Haiti there. And I feel like they should volunteer. There's so much they could do. They
volunteer
could
to do what? Volunteer to do what?
Well, if not physically, just volunteer more than what they volunteer to do more to help Haiti. That's like generally speaking. No specific thing, but anything what is needed to be done. You ask them who they'll tell you, yeah, I get a passport, Bahamian passport, but I'm Haitian. And they say the reason why they say, because we used to always call them Haitian.
Well,
but, they hold in the Bahamian passport.
Millions of dollars are sent back to Haiti in remittances. Maybe they are doing more than you think.
No, I know that part, and that's where they're hurting us too here. I feel like the government need to tax that more, even if they taxing it. And care to work permits up maybe $10,000 a year. They're making the money. I feel like when I say do more physically, work along with the Prime Minister, work along with the Caribbean leaders, them. Do more drives, even if you do it internationally, not yet just take it from the Bahamas. I know they doing these things, but make it public. Make us feel, people like me who feel like y'all ain't doing enough. Let us know what y'all doing, because I know y'all might be doing something. All the Haitian churches and everything. Everybody who concerned about Haiti, all over the Bahamas, come together and do more to help the Prime Minister. We disappointed with y'all. Y'all always like say y'all is Haitian and stuff like that. Y'all ain't doing enough now with the Prime Minister, right? I disappointed just like a lot of people, them, not just personally for Papa, no. It's the action with the Prime Minister do, like you expected better. A lot of say Prime Minister Davis had the opportunity, had or still have the opportunity to be one of the best Prime Ministers the Bahamas ever had. But his actions, Ms. Malcolm, one of the first things Mr. Davis do, I talking generally now, I ain't talking about just no Haitian or him saying he's Haitian.
Right.
This man dropped the court case against the number man, them the web shop owners, them soon as they win. Everybody know the PLP and the number web shop owners, them kind of friendly. They're the ones who push in spite of us voting no against the referendum. They don't give them, they don't do the thing. And soon as Mr. Davis became Prime Minister, the government of Bahamas dropped the court case with the former government had going on for them.
Amos, not Amos, sorry.
You want me to wrap
it up yet because my time running out.
The last thing is that our light bill right now is high because of the decision what Prime Minister Davis and his team make with the hedge fund deal what we had.
That's another show.
Yeah, and now you're talking about waiting till next year to do a raise with national insurance when everybody know that national insurance is even help people who never contribute.
Papa, I gotta let you go.
Okay.
Thanks.
Disappointed with him. A lot of people disappointed with him. He need to do more for the Bahamian people because we vote for him to be Prime Minister in spite of him say, never even know the nigga was Haitian. Keep up the good work.
Okay. I have a WhatsApp text that says, can someone ask Mr. Davis why he and Caricom ain't consulting the Dominican Republic on their policies when they are literally on the same island? I'd like to hear an official answer to that obvious question. And finally, a comment from Sandra that says, Haiti been in the situation for as long as we know about Haiti. We can help them, but will it be enough? All right, guys, that's my time. I want to thank you all, those of you especially who participated, whether it be by commenting or calling or just simply listening. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. Tomorrow is Wellness Wednesday. We are going to be looking at an issue that is important to your health and well-being. Don't miss it. And whatever you do, don't miss Thursday show. I can leave that right there. I'm Michelle Malcolm. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.
Global 99.5 FM reminds our listeners that the views and opinions expressed on this show are those of the host and guests and not necessarily.